Well, hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I've been busy, as you guys can see, doing the facade here across the front of the house. A little bit different this year. It's still a church, obviously, but instead of those big foam solid panels that I just painted last year, I decided to do a little bit different. Still using the pallets, and I'm just getting all kinds of scrap pieces of wood that I had in the backyard, and I'm really liking the textured look here instead of just the smooth bright white perfectness, I guess, of last year's facade. um, I've always liked those old structures that are falling apart, and sometimes you see them in scary movies, but you can see the thin little boards. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. I always thought that looked pretty cool, looked pretty spooky. So anyway, again, this is a church and it's made out of pallets. I've got a little bit further to go there, and a little bit further right there. And the church steeple is up. However, I made the way we did it this year, so it would have like 3 tiers, is we put this thing, which we had last year, and then I put a box so the middle part there could set up higher. And we left that open this year, and we put, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me back up. Well, I'll have to go out further. I just put a little planter container. I think one of my trees or something come in that. And from the distance, it just kind of looks like a bell. Anyway, that's what I was kind of going for. And you might not even be able to see it. So, I got a little problem. The steeple part, or whatever this is what we used last year. I can't get tall enough to put that up there. And if I had attached this to that, the top part there would be no way I could lift that up there and without dropping it or falling and killing myself. So, believe me, I tried. My mom was here helping me, and she said, please don't. She said, please do not do it. Do not attempt it. It is not worth it. So, I don't know what I'm going to do about the little steeple part on there. It looked so cool last year, especially having the cross up there. So, I don't know. If I had a cherry picker. But anyway, friends, just wanted to give you a little update on Travs Haunted Yard this year. I did put the window back up, that little Gothic style window, got that on clearance. It didn't have any glass or anything in it. I got that on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and I just put plexiglass behind it and painted the squares. And right here, these are awesome. I forget what they're called. Just LED floodlight, but these are on Amazon, and they are so awesome. Any color you could imagine, and you can change the colors from your iPad. I felt kind of fancy. But this year, I think we did purple last year. You might remember, those have been with me for a minute. We did purple last year. That really popped off that white. But the purple this year, I tried that last night and it just did not look the same. So I'm going with red this year, which I think looks pretty cool. It gives it like a, I don't know, like a more sinister vibe. So, and it looks really cool red. And, I don't have any other lights out here on all the other stuff. So when I lit it up last night, it was all red, the church, and then all of these cemetery statues and tombstones were all black. So it looked cool. look like black silhouettes and stuff in front of that red. Anyway, got the hearse up. This thing has been through it. I'm surprised it's up another year. You can see I put some boards in there to kind of help support it. I gotta find my smaller wagon wheels to put on the front. Let's see, what else did I set out? I set this guy out. I've had him for quite some time. He still looks good. And then my OG here, my first original prop, I'll show you guys in a minute when we go on the other side. But I handmade her. She's just a zombie granny. But probably about 8 years now I had her. This tombstone here is just made from an old refrigerator. I think I mentioned that in the last video. And my new tombstones from Home Depot right there, and the angel on that one. And then I've got my pumpkins all set out here. This isn't all of them, but I did kind of get some burnt orange and black paint and just kind of rubbed them down with that, just to give them a little bit more, I don't know, weathered look, so they're not so pretty and shiny. So yeah, I don't know, did I show you guys this in the last video? The Witch's Shack. So this is the Witch's Shack. I've still got quite a bit to do. I've got more skulls and things to put on her. I put this witch. This is the rocking witch from Home Depot that rocks in the chair. And I just decided to put her out here with the other witches. And her hat, sorry about this, her hat keeps coming off. And then right here I left this space open for, you guys might remember last year I got the lunging haggard witch, and I'm thinking about putting her here. So that'll be a animated prop. Still have a few more pumpkins I'm going to put up in the tree. And the goal is to have all of these pumpkins lit up. I just want like a field or a whole section right in here, just glowing with pumpkins. So I've got to get on Amazon or somewhere. Here's the question of the day for this video for you guys. Do you guys know where I can get more of the pumpkin light wires? I don't need the bulbs, I just need a bunch of these. So if you guys know where to get those, any of you other haunters on here might know, please let me know in the comments. But I just think that'll be really cool. I always liked a bunch of glowing pumpkins all together. I know a lot of haunts, professional haunts, are doing that. I know Creepy World is doing their, I think it's new this year, their pumpkin festival. But I just love all the glow of that orange pumpkins. Now, this is one of my scarecrows, but I'm not going to leave him there. Probably next weekend I'll be putting up the 12-foot scarecrow, so he will probably go here. Which is nice because I can hook him to that pole there. I got my skeletons out, the Home Depot skeletons. These were from 2 or 3 years ago. And I just have to say, Home Depot has once again knocked it out of the park this year, and their prices, you just can't beat their prices. So this is my OG original prop here. Styrofoam head, some liquid nail actually, to bring out her face. She's getting some age on her. And this old nightgown I got from the Goodwill, it's just so brittle and fragile. So that was my original prop there, and she looks pretty cool at night. The other skeleton there. I need to figure out how to get the hair out of that guy's face, because his face is really cool too. So here are some of these are the actual pumpkins I grew from the garden. Still got a light up pumpkin there. Still have several more to put up in here. And as I'm out and about, if they're cheap, I'll pick up some more pumpkins, because you can't have enough pumpkins, right? And speaking of pumpkins, oh, I did keep a lot of the pumpkin vines. This is awesome. So these are nice and strong and dried, and you know, I just use what I have, right? I think a lot of hunters and home hunters, we try to use everything that we have, so we're not spending a fortune. Although we do spend a fortune, let's be honest. But yeah, I use everything I have. Just put some old vines on the fence there. I need to make one more section of fencing for here. And speaking of pumpkins, I'll show you real quick before I end this video the new pumpkin I got from Home Depot. Alright, so here he is. I just thought he looked super cool, and when I seen how much he was, I was like, that's a no-brainer. He was like $38 or $39, but for a pumpkin this size that's going to last years and years with this much detail, I love the stem on it. I mean, you can't beat that for $39. So I am gonna work on this guy. I do plan on making a big pumpkin monster with him. Not sure where I'm gonna put him, but I've got some more great stuff that I'm gonna do the Allen Hops technique, where he sprays the water down, or sprays the great stuff down with water, and it kind of gives you a more what am I trying to say here? You can sculpt the great stuff a little more and make it just a little bit more smoother. So anyway, I'm gonna give that a try pretty soon. So anyway, friends, I got a mess in here in the garage. I'm probably not gonna do the Sleepy Hollow Bridge this year. That's mainly for when we do the walkthrough and the haunted house and stuff, so, but I might still set my guy there out. I still have this guy to set out, and I need to find some costumes for my mannequins, because I might set them out too. Maybe like in October or something, so they're not out there so long. Oh yeah, I got these pumpkins. I'm just all over the place in this video. I got these to set out there too, and I know they're battery operated, but eventually I'm gonna get some lights for them and make them electric, so I'm just gonna use them and stick them out there. So anyway, friends, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to follow along my hunting season with me and decorating and all that good stuff, please, if you haven't already, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 600 by Halloween, so that's my goal this year. Anyway, friends, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and share with your friends. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.